and that's when the new cookbook ships. And guess what? We haven't done Easy Pay until today. Isn't that exciting?
I'm terribly excited. The Easy Pay God smiled on us, and I think it's just in time because this last 2-week push, it'll be the last, less than 2 weeks to get it at this price. And also, a great opportunity if you're going to be buying multiples for gifts, you can put them all on Easy Pay. So I'm just tickled to death. I'm tickled to death.
So before we start tasting, let me just tell you, this is back around the table. This is the second In the Kitchen with David cookbook. The first one was a runaway bestseller. This is the exclusive QVC edition, which has that 11th chapter all about holiday. David does a complete holiday meal for you, and you're only going to get that chapter when you order your book from QVC. And today on 2 payments of $9.08. This has 156 recipes, hardcover, tons of photos, and that bonus holiday chapter. And each one of your chapters, David, is almost like a little cookbook all in itself.
It is. It's a comfort food book. But I realized after the first comfort food book that I had written, there were still more stories to tell. So I wanted to take some classic dishes and give them a little David spin and do some really fun things, include more of my family recipes inside, and really kind of get all the family back around the dinner table with these really wonderful and inventive dishes that I think are also so comforting this time of year with the colder weather. It was a little chilly this morning when I woke up. It felt great.
Well, wait to see what's on this table. You're going to jump through the TV. So what did you serve up today, David?
Let's begin with the sausage party bites.
Okay.
From the time I was a little boy, Mom made sausage party bites. And I took her recipe and I doctored it just a little bit and created a mustard dipping sauce to go along with these. So they're really marvelous. I added a little onion to the mix. You just use a little baking mix with this, a little hot or mild sausage, whatever you prefer.
Oh, get out.
Cheese in there as well. So yummy and so easy. It's just so much fun.
Oh, I love that.
And then in the brunch chapter, this is one of my favorites. This is really awesome because what we've done here is egg in a hole. Some people call this Popeye or sunshine toast, that kind of thing. So you actually do it in the skillet. You make a hole in the bread. You crack the egg right inside. I top it with a little cheese, a little fresh rosemary, and then also bacon, which is fantastic.
And, well, that's your food group, and that is so cheery in the morning. I love that.
It's so nice. Now, there's a drink chapter in the book.
Yeah.
And we've got a large section of maybe some cocktails, some punches, some infused iced teas, and this is also my favorite red velvet cake milkshake.
I knew what this was. This one, Rick Domeyer almost fainted live on stage when he first drank this.
I love this recipe, and it's a mixture of whipped topping and ice cream and cream cheese and a little red velvet cake mix.
Now, there's
which is awesome.
There's grown-up beverages in this book, too. David's done everything. In fact, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, but there's chapters on just beverages, chapters for pressure cooking, slow cooker cooking.
Speaking of both of those, I've got a beautiful smoked Gouda and bacon and green pea risotto that cooks in 8 minutes in the pressure cooker. You know, it was just a little over a week ago that we sold over 92,000 pressure cookers on QVC.
That's true.
So a great opportunity to have a whole chapter in the book that is just dedicated to pressure cooking. And is that not warm and comforting and rib sticking?
And I love the peas and the bacon flavor and sticky cheese.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Everything in this book is delicious. Delicious, delicious comfort food that's easy to make with ingredients that are in your pantry or easily found in your grocery store. And they all have a David Venable twist. So there might be something like, say, mac and cheese. You're like, oh, I've heard of that before. But why? You've got 3 different ones.
This is a skillet mac and cheese. You make it on the stovetop, and you make it in 15 minutes on the stovetop. There are 5 cheeses in here. And what's really remarkable about this, it'll take you longer to shred the cheese than it will to actually make the dish.
Wow.
And the best part about this is that fantastic gourmet mac and cheese that you would never believe that you could make in 15 minutes for your family on a weeknight. But you can, and it's that easy, it's that simple, and the cheeses are so lovely and really remarkable.
Okay, I'm just gonna open this because this is the first time I've seen the inside of this book. It's so new. This is the Comfort and Joy chapter that you're only going to get in the QVC edition, where, David, you actually take us through an entire holiday meal.
An entire holiday meal, and I'm so excited because there's everything from a standing prime rib roast to warm apple cider cocktails to begin the dinner party.
Man.
There's loaded baked potato casserole, there's over-the-top green bean casserole.
Look how
there are
pretty
multiple
this book
desserts
is.
in that holiday chapter
and
as well.
It's loaded with like fun little anecdotes and pictures and, oh, just beautifully laid out.
French onion soup, my favorite.
Okay, so let's go to the phones. Laura's in Texas. Laura, somebody said you got 3 of these. Is that right?
Do what?
You got 3?
Yes, ma'am. I've got 3 daughters that are absolutely crazy about David, as am I.
Well, thank you so much for that, Miss Laura, and I'm so tickled that we had this today. You know, we talked a lot about gift giving at the top of the presentation. I think with that Easy Pay today, it's really going to be remarkable for a lot of people to get some extra copies for holiday gifts.
Yes.
Oh, it is easy for me, and when you've got 3 girls and they all love to cook, and you want to get them what they want. Well, this makes it perfect.
Hey, Laura, does anybody at in your family like Snicker bars?
Oh, are you kidding?
Can I draw your attention right here? This is my Snickers candy bar cheesecake.
Yummy.
This cheesecake
my
is the best thing
Lord.
you're ever going to put in your mouth because it's all about a chocolate cookie crust, a swirled cheesecake, chopped Snicker bars on top with whipped topping, caramel sauce, and chocolate sauce. It's just a party on a plate.
Oh, Laura, there you go. Is a bite coming at you. There
Oh,
you
my
go.
God. David, you made my bottom plate just float.
Oh my goodness, I am so tickled that you all are going to be able to get the book, and it's shipping now in less than 2 weeks, and I couldn't be more thrilled about it all. I'm so tickled that you got a few copies.
Well, thank you so much.
Thanks,
this
Laura.
Is so wonderful.
We love you. Bye,
Thank
honey.
you.
Happy
Bye-bye.
fall.
Can I tell you also, speaking
Yep.
of fall, these are apple caramel muffins. Just in time for the autumn season. Apples are going to come
gosh,
in a
those are
bumper
good.
crop after all of that fantastic rain we've had, so this is going to be great. There's also a rustic apple tart in the
That's one
book
of my
as well.
favorites. I'm having a bite of
This
that.
is really fantastic. It's a combination of apples and walnuts and a rustic tart. You can use a store-bought crust for this. It's so easy and is so impressive
that's
for your
good.
holiday dinner table, which is always a lot of fun.
What's over here?
Beef pot pies. You know what's really nice about beef pot pie? You can either make this fresh the first day, or if you've got leftover pot roast from Sunday dinner, you can incorporate that into your beef pot pie, and it's so easy. And I'm just so thrilled that we've
Okay.
got the book on Easy Pay today. It just makes such a difference.
Oh, is that good? Oh, David.
You
onions and beef and yummy pastry
And
on
that
the
fresh
top.
thyme in there.
Oh, get out. Okay. 145,000 now ordered. Pre-ordered. This is advanced order. It's 2 weeks to ship it out to you, October 7th. It's the first time we've done Easy Pay. And we want to make sure you know, is that just for today? I don't think we've ever, I think for the month of September.
This is the only day in the month
Yeah.
of September that we're
Yeah.
going to offer Easy Pay, and we've never done it on my book before. So what a really exciting opportunity for anybody who maybe was holding out and thinking, well, I'll get a couple of extra copies for gifts, but boy, Easy Pay would be great.
Yeah, or
It's there
maybe you
today.
got one for you, but now it's time to get one for mom and your sisters or your daughter. I already got one for my mom, though, by the way.
Oh, good.
Can't wait. Look at that corn on the cob.
Well, this is really marvelous. This is called elote, and it's done with a beautiful spicy mayonnaise.
Right.
And then you can top this with a little queso fresco cheese if you want, a little Parmesan cheese on top. You grill the corn. We've got all this end of summer corn coming in, Carolyn, and it's just a bumper crop. Now's the time to take advantage of it. And with 156 recipes in that bonus chapter, I hope you'll find something inside that'll get your family back around the
tons
table.
of photos behind the scenes. It's David. You love David. You watch In the Kitchen with David. This book is no repeats from the first one.
No.
All new recipes, still great comfort food. And little birdie told me that you're going to be doing a little book tour, so some folks may have an opportunity to get autographs.
We will be doing some
Okay.
stops around the country, and I'm
Good.
looking forward to that. Still working out all the details, but I am
Stay
thrilled
tuned.
that we're able to ship this out now on October 7th. It's less than 2 weeks away. I feel like a proud dad.
Yay!
I've been working on this book for over a year.
We're busy on the phones. 2,000 plus ordered in this presentation. A lot of folks taking advantage of the first and very limited opportunity for Easy Pay on David's new book, Back Around the Table. Love you, sweetheart.
Thank you, sweetie. I love you.